Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Uncle Lander and this is Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition Vanguard Paragon playthrough with mods. On the last episode we have managed to land on Vermeer and we have managed to clear our path towards the Salarian camp. And it turns out that Saren on Vermeer was trying to create a cure for genophage, and he also was experimenting with Krogans in general, creating clones, creating a new army of the Krogans. And Rex, hearing that, he was quite distressed because he wanted to get the cure for the genophage so he can help his people and not let him be extinct. But the thing is, that cure of genophage is kind of a weapon and a very powerful bargaining tool that is in the wrong hands. Therefore, we basically managed to convince Rex that it is nothing but a weapon and we are doing all of it to protect everybody else, not just the remaining Krogan. We managed to convince him, and now we're gonna do for the second part of the Vermeer mission. So, my build, Vanguard, level 60, 547 points of health. My Vanguard is using a little bit of a different variation because I decided to forbid the pistols and shotguns and I went fully with assault rifles. And my build is as follows: assault training, throw, lift, warp, assault rifles, nemesis, charm, and spectre training is currently maxed out. Tactical armor is at 11 and barrier and intimidation is at 0. I decided to basically at a certain point I've decided to reset the character, and I would say it definitely paid out. So now that we have Rex convinced that basically what we're doing is for the best of every single species, now we're gonna go and talk with the Captain Kirahi and we're gonna progress with the Vermeer mission. Let's go.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
Alright, let's talk about the assault.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts, we can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Okay, where are we gonna plant it?
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
But we are the main heroes, we are protagonists, we need to go on foot.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
But doesn't that mean that you're gonna be very vulnerable, if not even killed?
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
That seems like a good idea.
We'll need someone who knows
I guess.
Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
And
Not so fast, LT.
just like that.
Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
And you're gonna take Kaidan.
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
And Ashley
I'll
kiss
have
my
the
ass.
ordnance loaded onto the
Exactly.
Normandy and brief your crew on its
That's
detonation
all that
sequencing.
needs to be done.
Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Okay, let's investigate. So, if we're gonna plant the nuke, what would be your evacuation plan?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
We have Normandy, though, and I'm pretty sure we could, like, taxi you in back to the Citadel.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Okay, what about the other teams?
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Eigor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
I don't need the mission recap. We basically need to get in, disturb the communication of the Geth, get into the inside of the facility and disable it from the inside, destroy the Krogans that are already prepped and ready. What about the nuke?
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it gonna be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
And before we can actually go, this episode, like every single other of the episodes, is being recorded live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/UncleLander. Come in, say hi. I'm playing a variety of video games, video game marathons, genre marathons, and charity events as well. And I'm also, talking with the community. It's pretty nice. So, yeah. Links in the description. Let's go.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
We're a team.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, the speech. I'm not gonna talk through the speech.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Best speech 2023. Alright, so obviously we cannot pick Caden. Because I know for a fact there's not really gonna be that many organic targets, it's mostly gonna be synthetics. I'm gonna probably get Garrus and Tali for this. Was thinking about instead of getting Garrus to take Liara against the synthetic target, against the biological target, but there's not really a lot of them. I can deal with them myself. So I'm gonna take Garrus, I'm gonna take Tali, I'm gonna accept the squad, and we're gonna move in. There's far more
Check. You read me, Commander?
Affirmative.
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Well, what do you know? I actually do know a way to
Shadow is on the
interrupt their
ground.
work.
Keep Shadow on the
Wireless coordinated on Monovite team. We can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
Yeah, we're gonna have to disable your shields and your weapons while I'm gonna... not even warp, just gonna blast you to bits. Never mind. I guess that was too late. Alright, Geth communication disrupted. That's one of the things that we can do over here. One of the many things that we can get over do over here. Still plenty more. Okay, Tally has a shotgun, Garrus has his assault rifle. We are perfectly fine to continue
Something
on.
scrambled. They're targeting. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manavai. They're calling SAT strikes. JNO, watch for comm stations. Alenko, do you see anything?
Okay, so the Geffis Ultron is kind of stuck over there. Yeah, I cannot fire at him. There's nothing I can do. Okay, so what do we got here? That was communications tower. Refueling platform research facility. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which path we will be taking. It all would direct us over here. But taking care of the back guard will be also pretty damn good. At least most of it. Yeah, I don't know how to disable that guy. He's just stuck over there. Game? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Well, the crash have happened. Out of all moments in the entire game, the crash had to happen during one of the most important battles of the game. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, besides relaunching the game and just continuing on from whatever the game have decided to save. But yeah, the crashes in this game are actually happening. Don't know what really causes it. It might be the mods, it might be simply game not being that well optimized for the modern hardware, or maybe even modern software. But it crashes every once in a while. I hope that the crash is not gonna happen often. I'm currently waiting for the game to basically load in. Kind of ruins the fluidity of the recording, but like I said, it's something that is out of my control. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so where the game have decided to... Oh, you've got to... Okay. Well, the game decided to screw us over.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko.
Fire's coordinated on Monavai team. We can't reach the Geth turrets.
We need
They're out of
to
range.
redo this entire part with the satellites. Not the most preferred way to do this entire thing, but doesn't really seem like I have any other choice. Okay, so we got a destroyer. Let me disable your weapon and dampen you so I can warp you. We got a sniper upstairs. Yeah, already done that.
Area secured.
This is why I'm saving this game way more often than I probably should. But yeah, also I forgot to play something every single time the Mass Effect crashes, which is not really often, but when it happens, I should play this.
Softly but with conviction. What the fuck?
Yep, there it is. There goes the clip.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manavai. Calling SAT strikes. JNO, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
Okay, we got Krogans on the 12. course he activated his powers, but now he's stuck over there, and I cannot really do anything about that. I think the best that I can do, because he already has the very low shields, dampen his ability, disable his weaponry, warp him up.
Negative contact.
Alright, the satellite uplink is over here. Shouldn't the uplink be disabled at this point? I'm gonna save the game anyway. Better if we save this safe than sorry. Scram Inferno, whatever. Maybe there's something down below. Okay, so from here I need to go to the refueling platform. So after this we're gonna go to the left. No, not to the left side, to the right side.
We're getting pounded. Bunker up before the aircraft return.
But if I recall correctly, I can do something from here. A little bit of damage. Polonium rounds. Reduce all of that to Omni Gel. I'm not gonna need that. Yeah, this allows me to take a little bit of a different view on the area, but not much of it. Kiev destroyed, and yet he got destroyed. Yep, I'm going for the refueling platform first. It's gonna have a bunch of turrets. And there goes number one. He's the rocket drone, so let's make sure that... There we go. Satellite uplink destroyed and the refueling station 2. Sadly... Actually, maybe not sadly. This and shields. There we go. Uplink destroyed, refueling station destroyed. Now we have nothing else to do but check the equipment and save the game and charge for the main facility. And also, while I have a little bit of range, destroy the little shields because they are going to be super disturbing. Well, not super disturbing, but they're going to be disruptive to my accuracy. We got a Krogan. Checking the right side, there's nothing. Okay, charging in. Right. Get rid of you. Dampen, weaponry, warp. Okay, we got a Krogan number 2, and he's charging in. So we're gonna do the same. Weapon, dampen. Well, actually, I'm gonna lift you up. All my abilities, reset. It seems like the Krogan that was trying to attack us earlier, he went down and died, which is great. Or maybe not. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. Oh my god, okay. Get wrecked, bub. Check that crate. Mantis... No, I'm just gonna reduce all of that to Omni Gel. Right, and before I'm gonna... Actually, first I'm gonna get underneath that door, and I'm gonna save the game. Hello? Okay, so far so good. And what do we have here? Some kind of a base security terminal.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Yeah, they got enough trouble as it is. We can take it.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Right, this looks like an ambush situation. I want to go from the further side to the inner side. Okay, Gap Destroyer. Weapon, shields, throw. Another Gap Destroyer. Okay. Weapon, shields. Yeah, I can just use the barrage. Those indoctrinated Solarians. That would also mean that the SDG units got kidnapped and indoctrinated.
They were indoctrinated. What's going on in this place?
It's a one big puzzle. Wait, did that set Gift Prime? It's a Juggy. It's a Juggy Wuggy. Okay, weapons, dampening, warp. Bruh. Get right, bub. Not much of a juggernaut when you're lying dead on the ground like this.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Solarian prisoners. I need to get down there. I need to get down there and maybe try to free them up. At least one of them. Okay, where is the prisoner that I could talk to? Investigate the cell. I think it's this guy.
Oh, you're not a Geth. And you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. Fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything wrong. Others died during the experiments. I envied him.
Okay, can he tell me anything about the research, though?
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
He seems reasonably sane. He doesn't seem aggressive. He identified himself. He started to have a conversation. He told us something that could help us. I think I can help him.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Probably will.
These look docile. Their minds are gone.
Why did Saren do this? There's just no reason.
Let them out anyway. If they are non-hostile, then we are good.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
Are you sure, Shepard? At best, they might hurt themselves. If there is any sense left in them, they might be directed to harm us.
Let them out. They won't hurt us.
Very well. At least the blast will eventually end it.
codes, and I must follow.
You don't have to follow. You don't have to do this. They all say the same thing. What do they say? They say you don't have to do this. No Country for Old Men. If you haven't watched it, see it. Pause this video, watch that movie, then return back to the video. Because I need views. Yeah, I can reduce that to Omnigel. Same over here. And that seems like something upstairs. Even more prison cells, it seems. So it tells me that he's actually lost it.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Nano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, STG. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd say anything to get out and get some payback. It's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What happened to him? He seems like he went through a shit ton of torture.
What did they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
Something's not right here, Shepard.
Yeah, something is not right. That Komatsu have just rated. Something is not right, Shepard. So, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Aka. Hello, Entrella. Hello, Sunny. Hello, guys. Welcome. Everybody who have rated. I'm Uncle Lander. I'm a variety video game streamer. Currently doing the Mass Effect Trilogy Marathon. Also doing the charity for St. Jude Children's Hospital. But for me, I'm Uncle Lander, variety video game streamer. I probably just said that a moment ago, but I never can get used to raids. But yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stream, Aka, and I'm happy for all of you guys to butt in, and hopefully you guys are gonna have a good time. And yeah, as a reminder for everybody who is new over here, or maybe not, I'm doing the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital charity. I'm basically trying to get as much money for them as possible. So if you guys want to support that charity, there's a button down below where you normally would subscribe, but now it's a donations basically for that charity. So if you guys can do that, go ahead. Hey Notorious. And besides that, it's a Mass Effect 1, it's a Legendary Edition. I'm playing modded version. I'm basically modding those games, and I am playing the entire campaigns. I'm doing the entire trilogy. It's pretty much an annual playthrough of the trilogy. So, yeah. I hope you guys can sit back, enjoy, relax, and I'm happy to have you aboard. Happy to have you guys butt in. Sure was nice. Feels like we made some nice progress in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, it seems like Final Fantasy XIV never ends. Or Final Fantasy ever ends. Like, dude, you're doing this game for almost a whole freaking year. I mean, I am astounded by your resilience. I would not be able to play just one genre video games for like 1 year. I would need to take a break for something else eventually.
We don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
Around 2 weeks? I think that's a fair assessment. I'm sorry, but instead of looking at the conversation chairs, I looked at how the front mirror of the prison cage disfigures my Shepard's face, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Great.
Oh my
Thanks.
goodness.
Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Intrella just donated $50 to support the St. Jude Children's Hospital. You guys know what it means. Every single time you reach one of the goals of the charity, I'm increasing the goal by additional $50. So now the maximum goal is gonna get increased to 150. Yep. Update. Let's go. Thank you guys for the giving to the charity. It's highly appreciated. Can we reach 150 throughout the throughout this Mass Effect marathon? Who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we will not. It's all up to you. But thank you guys thank you very much, Intrala. Thank you very much, everybody who have decided to donate to this charity. For those who know, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is basically an organization that their main goal is to okay, I'm gonna not look at the shepherd right now. I'm gonna look straight into the camera. Their goal is to basically find cures for terminally ill children, ways to ease up their pain, and also cures for temporarily ill children to help them find out cures for kids, mostly. Taking care of the kids, making sure that their lives are gonna improve much more than what they actually got right now. So thank you Control once again, and let's hope for more money for them because they definitely need it. All right, I'm gonna let you out just so I don't look at the freaking shepherd's face.
Set him free. You can help us.
Yes, sir.
Great.
You'll find I am very
Thank
good
you.
at following orders.
I'll encourage people to
Should
name
be.
their non-ugly children
Hand
after
over.
you.
Why
Seriously.
are they repeated when they're so simple?
Simple!
So damn simple. Yeah, it was just so damn simple. Akamatsu with another $50 donation towards the charity. That means we're increasing the charity goal to $200 now. We have managed to gather $150 towards St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you very much, Kamatsu. Thank you very much, Intrala. It's highly appreciated, guys. Oh boy. And maybe for the people who have also raided, it would be a good idea to explain the build that I'm currently doing. So, when it comes to the Mass Effect trilogy, I'm playing as a Vanguard. A Vanguard is a combination of a combat ability with biotics. I'm currently at level 60 with 547 points of health. And normally, when you play as a Vanguard in this game, the only weapons that you have a choice is pistols and shotguns. I decided to ignore the pistols and shotguns altogether, and I have went for the assault rifles instead. I tried to basically experiment with it, and it seems like it was a very good idea. It is a very sustainable source of DPS. Assault training and basically the build is as follows. Assault training, throw, lift, warp. Assault rifles, Nemesis, Charm, and Spectre training at 12. Tactical armor is at 11, while barrier intimidation is at 0. Alright. And Garrus for some reason decided to be like, LOL, pistol good. And pistol is not good. Alright, ladies and gents. Before all of you are gonna get bored with my broken English, I'm gonna move on with the game, and before we're gonna do that, I'm gonna save. Intrala made you do it? Well, for once, Intrala has good influence on somebody. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for supporting the charity. It's highly appreciated. It's very nice. Okay. We're gonna have husks over here. Some kind of a console, huh? Oh boy. Garrus, it'll be a good idea to get up.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah? No. Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
No, it's not. Get right, bub. I hear these games, yeah, Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3 are in general very good game titles. I'm gonna put it like this. Ooh, 7th. Nice. Every game of the series have its stronger and weaker sides. The 4th one is the best. There's no Mass Effect 4. There's no Mass Effect 4. There's only Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And the Andromeda. Sorry, it's just it's a reaction to something awful. Yeah, reduce all of that to Omnigel. I would say that the most complex and also most clanky is the Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 definitely went for... No, I'm gonna take this. Mass Effect 1 is like the most RPG of all of the Mass Effect games. Mass Effect 2 definitely went more for action, and Mass Effect 3 went for a good balance of RPG and action. Are they very long games? It depends. I'm currently at like 75%, 80% end of the game, and I'm at 28 hours. But you have to consider the fact that I'm at 28 hours and I have played this game before. Plenty of times. So the first game is like 2 weeks if you play for like 8 hours a day. The second one might be a little bit longer, and third one is the longest.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Or at least I remember them being that way.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Who are you?
Ranith the Noctis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Mass Effect, if it would be your first time experiencing the game, it would take you, the entire trilogy would take you anywhere between a month or two. If you're experienced, it's like maybe a month. But yeah, for first time player, it's gonna be more or less like a month and a half, maybe 2 max.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
But it's a good time.
The option of negotiating.
Honestly.
This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Also, I would even recommend playing them without the subathon. I'm gonna say even more. If the promotion discount, I should say, if the discount for this game is still active, it should be discounted 84% on Steam. I hope it is. I hope it still is. If it's not, then I kind of don't really know.
What were you studying here?
Probably gonna get discounted during
ship,
Christmas.
Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What about the collateral damage that she just mentioned?
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
What's the Saren's interest in all of this?
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
And what about the Sovereign Signal?
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There is some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
You enjoyed that.
Yep, I did. I definitely enjoyed it. People run. Yeah, reduce that trauma gel. I can take the brawler. Why not? Let's save the game. Because if there's a one thing that definitely is showing up, it's the age of the game engine. And despite the fact that this is a remaster for like 2020, 2019, and the Mass Effect 1 would be probably one of the least stable games. It definitely already crashed me a few times. But then again, we also have to consider the fact that I have modded the game. So the game crashing might be actually caused by some of the mods. Yes, it is the same developers as the KOTOR 1 and 2, the BioWare. So a lot of character development, a lot of exploration of the characters, and lots of story.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
And boy, oh boy. Now we're gonna get to one of the most profound moments in this entire game. So I'm probably for most of the entirety of this, I'm just gonna allow it to speak for itself rather than me talking. She found the perfect NFT.
This is not good.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first, the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the Vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console's been disabled. Orders, Commander.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Sounds like a plan. Those are the good guys. Yeah, Reapers? Yeah, Reapers are 100% good. 100%. They're totally non-toxic. They're totally not gonna just eradicate every single species at all. Yep, they're best buddies. Playing poker every Thursday. Let's see. Weapon. Shields. Yeah. Nice shot. I only eliminated my shield, so I'm pretty good.
Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Malenko, head them off. Hold them.
Sea Organ on 12. Not happy with that. Okay, so what are we gonna do with you? Dampen, banish the weapon, warp to drain the health. And that's Korgan number 1, charging in. Of course you had to reactivate your thing. Dampen, weapon, and lift you so I can have a better aim. Alright, that's number 2. Number 3 is coming. Okay, so we have no dampening active. Weapon, shield, throw, so he can stop charging. Oh, I'll give you freaking health regeneration. Tsunami, no. I was kind of tired of that music loop, I ain't gonna lie. Mercenary Avalanche. Yeah, I'm gonna reduce all of that to Omni Gel. If that was a Colossus armor, then we will have a different conversation, but no. Colossus armor is like the best in this entire game. It gives you the best protection, essentially. Okay, I need to be careful as I'm gonna peek from over here, as there's gonna be rocket turrets. And it seems like they also have brought the GEV snipers. Okay, we got a Krogan. Dampen. And I could do with the lift, so he cannot even use any abilities while he is in the air. We got the rocket guy. Well, let's disable his weapons, lower his shields. No, I'm good. My companions are... Yeah, their powers got blocked over here. Let's try it again. Weapons, shields. That worked. Didn't fully disable his shields though. Shield, and I guess nothing else, so warp. A high explosive sledgehammer. I can definitely reduce the sledgehammer to Omnigel. Anything else in the area? Nope, doesn't look like it. But before I'm gonna press this, I'm gonna check. Oh my goodness. Reduce that to Omnigel. Kinetic. Inferno rounds can go. I'm gonna keep the shred rounds though. And I'm gonna save the game. Okay, the elevator's going up. And that's a perfect opportunity to disable the shields and disable all the weaponry.
Shadow team, now it's our turn.
Oh, let's go down.
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges.
Oh, he's almost freaking dead. Come on. I don't think... Yeah, the Krogans are not gonna pop in from over here. They're gonna pop in as I'm gonna go back. So I guess I'm perfectly
Charges
safe.
set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
But I also believe... Not a crossfire? Was it a crossfire or was it a tsunami? No, it must have been crossfire. Yeah, I know what I know what I'm gonna do next. Give me the high explosive rounds, because we're gonna get a boss fight here soon, TM. But I'd rather prepare myself for that boss fight right now as we speak.
All right, nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Okie dokie. So that was the assault part of the Vermeer. There's a third part, but the part is reasonably short, so I am simply not going to like cut the episode over here. I'm gonna do the entire second part of the Vermeer mission right now, and then I'm gonna cut it. Sacrificial lamb.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
That will do.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
Yeah, same squad. It's, it really doesn't matter at this point. There's not enough organic targets for me to take a Liara or Rex. And also, character, please. Ah, 4 Krogans. Lovely. Okay, dampen, weapon, warp. Okay, that's a thick boy. Weapon, dampen, and throw so we can stay on the ground. That should do it. Ammo, polonium. That's gonna get scrapped. Proton can get scrapped. Shotgun, also scrap. The rest of it can stay. Hurricane Lancer, Omnigel. All of that is an Omnigel.
Reinforcements. We better hurry.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and it's bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What are you doing, Chief?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the Lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
You don't have to
Elena,
ask me twice.
We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Caden.
Alenko. Radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
Of course it was. I'm sacrificing Ashley. Who cares about you?
I'm sorry, Ash.
I'm
I had
not.
to make a choice.
I'm not.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
Same here. No regrets. No regrets whatsoever. I believe I need to go down from here. Oh boy. Yep, that's a missile.
Commander, you need to move back. Watch the corners. Suppress the fire.
Oh, thanks for saving my shield.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do
Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead, but what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Are you sure about that? Because you definitely look very different since the last time I've seen you.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Do we, though?
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Someone tells me that's already too late for that one.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Nope. We know what's your only hope? The Paragon option.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Welcome back, Spartan. For that I must die, you say? Okay. Power. Gonna disable the powers, disable the weapons. Damage over time. And just like that, battle is over. Easy money. Welcome back, Spartan.
Everybody, hang on!
Feels like Halo? Nah, to me it feels like Mass Effect.
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
I can't believe that Ash is dead, because I don't care about Ashley. I do not like her character, and also her abilities are not very useful for an RPG game. At least not for the build that I'm doing.
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
Because you are more useful. That's kind of mainly the point. You are way more useful than Ashley is.
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Dewey.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu Relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu Relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu Relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermeer was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Yes, the Council, the support in every evidence that I'm tossing to them, but then not believing at all. Yes.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Alright, so we got the journal and we have the Paragon check. But before we're gonna continue on with the game, because there was a lot of they have unveiled. We have sacrificed Ashley. We definitely got a lot of equipment. Most of it which is gonna get basically scrapped. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a good moment for me to basically kinda. Well, first of all, I'm gonna save the game. Second of all, because I'm also doing the recording for YouTube, I need to do the outro, because it's also a perfect time for me to catch a break when it comes to the Twitch streaming. But yeah, people, like I said, like I'm trying to say actually, people of Twitch, people of Twitch, we're still gonna continue the stream. People of YouTube that are watching currently this episode, this is gonna be the end of it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, you're the best, stop it a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Links for my mod list as well as all my socials can be found in the description below, as well as a pinned comment down below. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next episode.